Now, I recently sat down with one of America's biggest stars, a woman who's single and sick of it. It was a rare invitation inside Paula Abdul's home and heart.
You're the one to beat in this competition.
I would have to say this is the best time in my life.
The best singer on the stage.
Everything has far exceeded my wildest dreams. You're going to Hollywood as far as my business goes. I'm thriving. And yet the only thing in my life that is missing, that doesn't make any sense to me, is the area of the love life. Being in the entertainment business or being a celebrity it must be so easy for you, Paula. If people only knew how difficult it is. I'm slowly entering that dating arena again, which I kind of gave up on. I'm scared as hell what Dr.Phil is going to do to me, but maybe he can help me narrow down the focus of what really will work for me.
So, what's it like to be Paula Abdul looking for a relationship? You have all of this success in so many aspects of your life. Don't you miss having someone at your most intimate level?
On such a high level, you have no idea. Men, they have this perception that I'm this girl on TV that's going to dance like how I dance in my videos, and that I don't have needs, and if I do have needs, they run for the hills. And I'm thinking, whoa, there's got to be someone out there.
Oh, there is, and we're going to find them.
From your lips to God's ears, I hope so.
But we got to figure out what it is you need. What are you doing to self-destruct in your love life? I mean, you got to own part of it.
Oftentimes I think that I share who I am completely too soon.
Are you trying to prove I'm okay, I'm okay?
Early on, I definitely think that played a part, that I felt that maybe I wasn't good enough. Then one day I become a celebrity, and then major film stars are calling to ask for my number. And I found out very quickly that they did want the girl who was on MTV. And the girl that wasn't that, they were no longer interested.
Do you honestly believe that you can have a loving, long-term relationship?
Absolutely.
Why is it hard for you to say that you know you deserve it?
I don't feel it's hard for me to say that I know I deserve it. Oh no. I know I deserve it with every neuron, every cell in my body. And I deserve to be in a healthy relationship.
What do you need from a guy?
I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm so tired of meeting guys that will say, I can't support your needs. It's too much for me. And I wonder, well, what's too much? Because I really don't feel that I'm any different from any other girl. I just think that you expected me to be a superwoman.
And what you want and need is a soft place to fall.
I want to be able to have someone that accepts me for me and that doesn't think that when I cry that it's too much.
You get emotional.
I do.
What's the drama that a guy has to deal with?
You hit a spot that I seriously need to work on. I have a fear of abandonment. So when I feel that the guy's going to leave because I'm crying, I get very emotional. And then I think inside, okay, Paula, stop. Stop right now. And then in the efforts to make it better, I spin out of control.
And they go, whoa, and head for the door. So you need somebody that is mature enough to say, this will be better tomorrow. Let her cry, listen for what I can do, but I don't need to freak over this.
Yep. It's like there's a scene in the movie Notting Hill that resonates with me so much. I'm just like any other girl who wants to find true love.
I have a chapter in Love Smart called Infrared Dating.
I know that chapter.
You know, where you look to see if they have the qualities that mesh with what you need. You need someone that can connect emotionally because that's a lot of who you are. I want you to have this thought. I think we all have our own private reality. And when you let somebody in that world, that's a big responsibility. Because it's like walking through a china shop with really narrow aisles. You know, you got to really walk gently and carefully. And
that's where I've messed up. I've allowed too many people into that intimate, that private, thinking that it was, and they took advantage of that.
if you let them in too soon, you can sabotage them because they're not ready for it yet. And they can be indelicate with it. And that, for you, is a deal breaker.
Indelicate is the key word, and that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Because I'm a real caring, empathetic person, and I would never do that to them.
So maybe we go at it with a different mindset, because what we know for sure is you don't have to have a man in your life to be whole, but you want to.
That is definitely true.
Okay, now, you said you're a great first date.
People say I'm a great first date, but I'm always a nervous wreck about going on dates. It's always a blind date for me. It's never blind for them. They have some kind of idea. They know what I look like. I don't know anything about them.
But what if you had, in advance, decided what you're going to find out about that person? Well, how about for the dates that we've got planned, that I write you some questions to find out about these boys right up front. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to have some fun because we're going to go on some dates.
All right.
I live in Notting Hill. You live in Beverly Hills.
I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
Paula told me she could really relate to that scene from Notting Hill, and I was determined to help her find a man. So I sent her not just one prospect, but a whole tape full of eligible bachelors. 10 successful men who, no kidding, want to settle down. Now, since Paula feels like her dates always know everything about her while she's in the dark about them, I made sure none of these guys had any idea what celebrity they might be set up with. Paula's job is to choose her favorite prospect from the list. Now, to help her, she called in 2 top advisors, her good friend Daniel and her dad Harry.
All right, here we go.
D-Day.
I work in the cable industry, but not your cable guy.
I'm the governor of California. How come I can't get an intern?
I've got a few little wild sides, I suppose.
I'm looking for a woman who's a partner.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Who'll be a great mother, who'll be a great wife.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, so it's down to these 3. Starting with this one.
Nice guy. Fun, kind.
No, he's too organized.
I can mold him.
It's not you, it's her.
I'm gonna go for...
Paula had a blast looking through the videotape to pick her man. What she doesn't know about is the twist I have in mind for the date I'm about to send her on.